Hey guys, video number 2, welcome back. All right, I've got some things started here. So, gave you total control freedom, whichever one you chose to do, this one or that one. Watercolor, crayons, marker, you name it, color pencil. I'm gonna show you a little bit of everything here right now. Okay, and I even had someone call, or not call, but message me and say, hey, can I draw the Among Us characters, cut them out, and put them on a different color construction paper besides white? Because, you know, you have that multi-pack. And I'm like, sure, that'll work as well. All right, so just be creative. As long as you understand about the rhythm lines we're using here in movement and on that module, you'll be good. So I already started right here a little bit. When you use colored pencil, go in the same direction. Don't worry about speed like I'm doing now. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but go in the same direction and make sure it's right for the most part, okay? Now, the reason I have this like right here, we're gonna add some value to it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is actually just color the area that I didn't hit with the red. I'm gonna hit it with white. Okay? Then I'm gonna take the red lightly and go over it. And what it does is it gives me a little bit lighter tone. And we know it's like tints and shades. Add white to make it lighter for tint. Shade, you add black to make it darker. And I'm gonna go over here. I'm not gonna add black. All I'm gonna do is put a little bit more pressure with the colored pencil. And voila. And then I'm gonna do the same over here. Darker. Just to give it a little bit more, rather than just coloring it one whole color and it's kind of boring, this you're at least putting some a little bit of creativity into it, making it look awesome. A little bit more lively and realistic, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing with the purple here. Pressure, pressure, then I'll lighten up the pencil and it gets lighter. Light in there. All right, so you get the point of that with the colored pencils, and the creature over here can be the opposite. I did complementary colors. I know we did it on the candy canes, but I did red and green. Up to you. Now, watercolor. Actually, I'll show you real quick with marker. Let me grab, boom. I'll show you one trick with the marker. So when you've got the two colors, you can't add white or black. You can do that a little bit, but it can get a little tricky. So I'll show you a trick with regular old Crayola markers, if you have those. If you have the basic ones, don't worry about it, that's fine. What I do is, they usually give you these two lighter ones right here. I consider these like brothers and sisters, light to dark, light to dark. So what you can do is, little tricks. Like I said, I want you to just have fun with this, as long as you understand the rhythm lines. And when it comes to those rhythm lines, you can draw whatever you want as far as that goes with the colors, and we'll go over that next week. So what I'll do right here is, I go in the same direction. Most of the time I outline like this. When I'm doing this, outlining. And then I go inside in color. And then what'll happen is, I go in with detail, with the shadows, and retrace with the darker one. This is a trick they use in TV animation for shadows. So like if you got a shadow on the wall and the wall is blue, the shadow is of course gonna be lighter blue, darker blue. So, and that's the trick they use, okay? And again, I'm going kind of fast, but don't worry, you take your time. So, little tricks of the trade. If you wanna combine them, that's fine too. All right, like I said, we'll worry about the lines next week. Watercolor people, just in case you watercolored, nothing changes. Now, and also, if you're cutting this out to glue it on another sheet of paper and then do the rhythm lines, you can go ahead and do that as well. And be prepared for that next week. Here, watercolor. So, we've done this last year. Dip, tap, rub, rub. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the base colors. I'm not worried about light or shadow, okay? So, I'm gonna color this guy in the middle here, a little bit of light red. I got a little bit of blue in there. I think my ink's coming off my paint here. It's fine. You don't have to trace this. And coloring, there is no rules. No primaries or secondaries right now. You can use whatever color you want. Primary, secondaries, hot, cool, whatever. You guys play the game, so whatever your favorite color is. Like right now, I'm mismatching like a purple red or red violet, whatever you want to call it. Something different. Again, you got a week to do this. Don't worry about the speed. I'm just trying to hurry. Always feel like I'm boring it. Now, once you've painted all, and I'm going to change his goggles. I'm going to do the goggles here and go blue. Voila. All right, now, last thing to do is I'm going to add color to this entire thing, okay? So watercolor people, finish up your 3. Completely cover your entire back paper, okay? All right. Pretty simple today. I will talk to you guys next week, and I'm gonna go over the rhythm lines and how we can do that. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.